Hi! Welcome to BLT, where we talk about anything in this lounge. I'm your host, Beth.
What's good, everybody? My name is Goose. Welcome back to BLT Podcast. And look what we have here. We have Fatal again.
Hi, guys.
Hi!
All right, Beth, what do we have for us today?
Alright, so we have 5,000 pets found dead in boxes at Chinese shipping.
Dead animals! 5,000 pets found dead in boxes in Chinese
That's
shipping.
a lot.
Oh, no. Oh, man. Wait, do those boxes have animals in it? Or are they like...
Yeah, so you can see the holes. But I think they were like inside of the boxes for like over 3 days. Without food, without water.
Usually I'll make a joke about shipment being late, but I can't. This is too harsh. Let's see, Beijing. Oh, China, why you gotta do this, man? You gotta do this. Beijing, at least 5,000 pets were found dead in cardboard boxes, shipping boxes, last week at a logistic facility in central China. Likely casualty of a miscommunication in the supply chain of China thriving mass breeding industry. Only a couple hundred animals were saved. The authorities have launched an investigation into the grim discovery in Henan province. Oh, did I say it right? Henan?
Hainan. I think it's Hainan.
Okay. A local animal rescue group told CBS News on Wednesday. The station was cluttered with express boxes with thousands of animals that had already died, and the entire place reeks of rotten bodies, said Sister Hua, the founder of animal rescue group Utopia. She doesn't use her real name, saying she prefers to keep attention on the animal rather than her personally. It was like a living hell, she told CBS News in a phone interview on Wednesday. Oh, dude, man, this is some deep shit. As a pet owner, this hurts. The report includes images of dead animals. The animals include rabbits, guinea pigs, cats, and dogs, all held in plastic or metal cages, wrapped in cardboard boxes with breathing hose. They had been left in boxes without food or water for about a week before they were discovered at Dongxing Logistics Station in Henan's Luohi City. Oh my god. China reclassified dog as pet, not livestock.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
About fucking time.
I thought it was legal for them to eat dogs.
No, that's more Korea, actually. That's the misconception.
Okay.
It's like a Korean thing. It's not all Koreans, obviously. Like, I think that's like a festival where Koreans eat dogs, like
in the
countryside. I think I heard that somewhere. Let's see. We'll get around that later on. Let's see. It was obvious they died of suffocation, dehydration, and starvation, said Hua. Chinese law prohibits the shipment of live animals in normal packaging. Hua said it was likely the animal bought online as pets, but left stranded at a logistic depot. Because of the delayed collection, as the logistic company involved may have refused to sign off on a shipment, violating transport laws. Yeah, but miscommunication inside the shipping company and the inconsistency of the implementation of shipping regulation directly led to the tragedy, Hua said. Of course, both buyers and sellers bear the responsibility too. The shipping company Yunda?
I think.
Yunda?
told local media that it was not aware of the incident, but that its staff had confirmed that they allow live animals to be transported in boxes with holes.
What?
Oh god, this should be fired. According to the state-run Global Times newspaper, Hua and her 20 fellow volunteers managed to rescue 200 rabbits, 50 dogs, and cats from scene. Many were adopted on site, and the severely ill animals were sent to veterinarian clinics. Local authority arranged for the thousands of dead animals to be collected, disinfected, and buried.
Oh, wow, that's a lot to bury.
Activists hope this will be China's last dog meat festival. So there is a dog meat festival.
Yeah.
Wow. After the rescue operation in Luohi City, Hua and her charity heard about another batch of animal being transported to the nearby village of Damang. Daming. Oh,
Yeah, I think
sorry.
it's Dam.
After 13 hours of further rescue operation, the group was able to save about 1,000 more animals, mostly rabbits, but that was only about half of the total number found at the second site, and the rest died. She told CBS News that both incidents are unacceptable both in terms of animal welfare and the risk posed to human public health.
Yeah, that's also true.
Look at those cages. I mean, they're not even cages, they're just fucking boxes and...
Yeah. If I just
Oh,
walked past, I would have thought it was trash.
I mean, are they dead ones? Are these the dead
I
animals
think
they found?
it's the ones that are alive. Look, you got so many bunnies.
Because they're put in
Yeah.
plastic bags. On those plastic bags, oh, mine.
Oh, I think it's
Mine.
rabbits. I think the white stuff is rabbits. These are rabbits. When you see the white stuff, is rabbits.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a dog just sitting on top of the cage.
That's messed up.
He's like, I'm gonna
man.
guard this rabbit.
Oh, given the COVID-19 pandemic we are facing, it's so terrifying to have those live animals transported that way, and even ending up dead. She said, "Go for adoption instead of illegal buying and shipping of animals." Hua urged the public while calling on China's authorities to strictly enforce rules already on the books regarding the shipping of live animals. Like, why is that an option? You know, like why do you want to ship animals?
Yeah. Looks really bad, and look at that. I think they're just puppies and kittens.
But I know, like, in some Asian countries, they see animals as lower beings of people, and okay, fair enough, whatever to you. But you wouldn't ship a baby. Why would you ship a puppy?
Yeah, they
I mean,
don't
for
treat
me
animals
anyway, it's
equal.
the same. Oh,
Hmm.
dude, that's messed up. Like, you know, like when you travel on a flight and they put your pets in one of those cages,
Oh yeah.
I feel uncomfortable with that already.
Yeah.
Let alone setting it across the country.
In a box, right?
Yeah.
Well-
And like, you know, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of very I don't have the word for it. But when I was in China, when I was working in China, near the area where I was teaching, I heard that a couple of dogs died because a few of the locals, like mostly I think like old people in the area, they fed dogs rat poisons.
Yeah, people do
Yeah.
that a lot.
Because there were some stray dogs and also some like pets they didn't like, so they feed them rat poison and kill them. One of my teacher that works there, she lives near there. She told me like she's scared to bring her dog or her cat out because she's scared that they might just accidentally eat something on the ground, could be rat poison, and they die. I just find that just harsh.
You know what I don't get? It's just that, I mean, of course, I have a pet myself, and I have sympathy for animals. But the thing is, I don't get why we, like, for us, like, I think most people would think that, okay, so cats, dogs, rabbits, guinea pigs, they're pets. They're our friends. We're equal, somehow. And, but then when it comes to food, unless you're a vegetarian, when it comes to food, you think cow, pig, ducks, chicken, it's okay. They just die for us. Like,
Yeah.
there's a certain line, and it's different for everyone. And I guess for China, like, that line extends.
Yeah, so like the thing is, there was a poster years ago where they have like a bunch of animals and they say, "Where do you draw the line?" And so like memes were like, "I'll draw the line here," right? But I think like in different, you know, like social settings, you have different acceptance. Like if you're in India, beef is not an option. You can't eat it. But then like if you are in, for example, Thailand, right? A lot of my friends that are Thai, they grew up with animals. One of my friends' mom had a pet water buffalo, and she was completely distraught when they killed it for meat because it was old. And she told me like, "Oh, you know, it's the same as if someone kill your dog." I was like, "Oh, that's true because that was your pet, right?" And then I think in Kazakhstan, one of my friends told me that they buy a whole horse, skinned and killed, to eat. But then in England, people have pets as horses.
Yeah.
So I think the whole, we don't eat certain animals, we eat this because they're cattle or they're breed to be eaten. I don't think that's the right mindset to go forward. I don't know, like Fatal, what kind of meat would you eat? What kind of meat would you not eat?
I mean, I don't eat a lot of meat,
Oh, yeah.
but I would eat like chicken, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
try to avoid like red meat. I
Mm.
don't enjoy it too much, but I don't know. I feel like certain animals are like bred for eating, and some are not.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
then
you find more meat on a cow than like a dog. You know what I'm saying?
true.
Yeah.
But then there are counter arguments where in China there are farms where they breed dogs to be eaten.
Yeah, I just don't understand how
I
and
know.
why
Like
they would farm dogs. You
the
know?
thing is, like we grew up in a society where we see dogs differently to maybe those people. And the thing is, the misconception of Asians eating dogs,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that's such a stereotype. When I went to China, I have not met a single person that ate a dog. Or if I told them, they all have the same look as everybody else where they're disgusted by it. So I feel like that stereotype needs to go.
I
Because
guess you haven't met my dad.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that it's only a handful of people that do that,
Yeah.
and they just happen to be Asian. You know? But-
When my dad told me like he ate dogs, I was like, what? Why would you do that? Because I was born in UK, right? And then he said, no, it's normal in China. We have dogs hanging on the street everywhere, and you just go
That's
to the
fucked up.
vendor and just say, hey, give me a piece of the dog.
That's fucked
Like,
up.
what? And you know when we're eating some other kind of new meat, like horse meat or whatever, and he eats it and he's like, you know what it tastes like? Dogs. I was like, what?
No, that's messed up, man.
I
you
know.
know, I've traveled a bit, right? So I've tried different meat. When I first was told that an Australian eat kangaroos on a daily because they have an overpopulation of kangaroos, I was like, really? Kangaroos? But then I realized, wait a minute, why the fuck am I judging? This is their society, maybe this is the way they do it, right? So I was like, cool, whatevs, not judging you. And then I go on Instagram, I see stupid memes where like they put names on steak in supermarkets, like, oh, my name is James. I'm dead and in this packaging because of your selfish desire, right?
What the
The comments are like, would you still eat it? And the guy was like, oh, I'll probably pick up the one with the same name as me, like the Coke cans.
Oh my god.
I was like, so you're cool with that? But what if this picture was a dog? Would you pick up the dog with the same name as you and eat it? Like, come on, man. Still pretty effed up if that mindset doesn't change. We should respect the things we eat, you know? Not mock it.
Yeah, but it's pretty unfair that some vegetarians they try to guilt trip you when you're eating meat, where you're just having your dinner or lunch, and they're like, no, you destroyed it. You killed this cow.
Yeah. Thing is, I respect everybody's beliefs, right? Whatever you believe, fine, that's you. I'm not gonna force you. But I feel like we should respect the things we eat. I can't eat certain animals like dogs and cats and stuff like that, obviously, because I grew up in the Western society. But like, if I'm eating a cow or a pig, I'm not gonna mock it and be like, yeah, he's James gonna have to. That's not right. You know, respect the things. Like, my grandfather was Asian, and you know, he always told us to respect the things we have, like, because he's Buddhist. But whatevs, you know. Pedro, got any opinion on this? Would you want to ship some dogs and cats over to your house?
I mean, I can understand why people want to like ship specific pets because like there is like specific like breeds that you can't get in your area.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think it's like really hard to get Pomeranians somewhere, and they would have to like ship them across. I can understand that, but then like not caring and not like looking after the package or the pet, I guess you could say, that is like where it's like a big no-no, you know.
But the thing is, even if you really wanted a Pomeranian, right? It's a bit selfish to just put it through that just so you can have it as an item. Like, I'd rather just fly all the way there to get it and come back.
Yeah,
Right? And
you're
if
not
someone tells
supposed
me,
to transport dogs like this. They're
yeah, like
supposed
if
to be
someone
in
tells
cages.
me like I don't have enough money for that, I'm like, then don't get a pet.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just find it really selfish when someone just like,
It
oh, I want a
is.
Pomeranian from Mexico, but I live in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Put it on a boat. give it a life.
Could you imagine all of the refunds they have to give out after this? 5,000 pets.
I think the refund is probably the last thing on my mind.
But they're the one buying it, so.
Oh man, that's messed. How can you? I think it's the shipping company's fault too. The workers, I mean, they knew there were pets there.
Yeah, they allowed it.
Yeah, they allowed, and they also left it there for a week, even though they knew it was there. Like no one thought, hey, I'm gonna go, feed it or something.
Oh
No?
yeah.
Oh, it's everybody's fault. Whoever sold it, bought it, and kept it there.
That's
Hate all of you.
That's right.
Yeah, all of you suck. All right, let's see. All right. Anyone else got any final comments about this specific grim topic?
Oh. I just wanna take care of my beautiful dog and let it live happily until it dies.
All right. Anyways, thank you all for joining us today on the BLT podcast. I'm glad you're all here to see it and discuss this very grim topic. Thank you for joining us. See you guys next week on Twitch and YouTube. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Ciao.